韋德形容 Redick 承受极大压力，处于像总统任期般的紧绷状态。沃表示 ，LeBron 已打第23个赛季，无法再要求他整场领防王牌了。
Christmas Day in LA did not go as planned for the Lakers. They dropped their third game in a row, a 23-point loss to the Rockets on their home floor. And afterward, JJ Redick very candidly gave his thoughts.
The two words of the day were effort and execution. And, I feel like when we've done both of those things at a high level, we've been a good basketball team. When we haven't, we're a terrible basketball team. And tonight we were a terrible basketball team. And that started legitimately right away. We don't care enough to do the things that are necessary. We don't care enough to be a professional. It's a matter of making the choice. And too often we have guys that don't want to make that choice. And it's pretty consistent who those guys are. And so Saturday's practice, I told the guys, it's going to be uncomfortable. The meeting is going to be uncomfortable. I'm not doing another 53 games like this.
Oh, wait. Tell us how you feel, JJ.
Not doing another 50. Talk to him, JJ.
Serious.
I mean, certainly a lot to unpack there. We don't care enough right now. Says the meeting on Saturday is going to be uncomfortable. I mean, how do you assess that press conference from JJ, but also how should they be approaching solutions?
For one, I think you got to go have a team meeting or where you're watching film and call the guys out you want to talk about. Not bring it to the media and say it, but have it in the locker room, this is who I'm talking about. Don't hide behind it. Talk to them. But I think, too, is Jared Vanderbilt watched his post-game interview, and he was like, we have the same problems we've been dealing with all year. We don't rebound well. We're not great in transition. We don't help. We don't rotate. But we was winning games. Luke and Austin Reed was playing so special early on. Nobody talked about it. Now they're on a losing streak. They're not playing as well as they was early on. And those adjustments are happening. For me, I think one move I would love to see is taking Rui out the starting lineup, adding Marcus Smart there. I think a guy that's going to be able to guard the best player, be able to get him spacing and get him shots. That's what they need because Rui's great. He does the other little things, the little intangibles, but he's not supposed to be guarding the Kevin Durant, guarding the best player on the opposing team. So I think that's what you got Marcus Smart or Jared Vanderbilt for. One of those guys need more minutes because those hustle and play hard every play and get those extra effort plays, those two guys would do that.
So would you say it's an effort problem?
I think it's an effort problem, but I also think it's just communication. You can't have 5 guys in the starting lineup that don't defend at a high level.
Yeah.
You got to be able to guard. And, we're not trying to blame Rui or pick him out of everybody, but he's not supposed to be guarding Kevin Durant or guarding Cade Cunningham on a nightly basis. That's what you got a Marcus Smart or Jared Vanderbilt for. Mm-hmm. So you need your best defenders to be out there to help with your offense. You don't need no more scoring. We got Luka averaging 34, Austin Reed 20-something, Brian right at 20. It's not the scoring. It's the other extra effort plays and what are we giving defensively.
Yeah, but I mean, to your point, regardless of what someone might think about the way that JJ packaged it, if he's talking about effort and execution, it feels like it's a valid critique of this team. Do you feel that way, Dwayne?
It's definitely valid. First of all, JJ he's in his presidential term right now. He's about to be gray he's about to be fully gray in 2 years because you can see it. He's wearing it on him. And I mean, he wants it so much, right? And he's such a passionate person. And then obviously he carries that on the court. But, what he talked about is the things we all talk about if you want to win. You talk about effort. You got to be talking about communication. And in the sense that, you're going to get to a point where you don't now want to lose the season. And so how I looked at what JJ came out, because he did not say anyone's name, but I felt like he just was like, yo, that's the only way I'm going to be able to get to you guys. I'm going to get to y'all through the media. And I'm going to put it out there so everybody know that we have an issue and we have a problem. And we can't just cover it up by having wins. And so I felt like in that moment, if I was in that locker room, I might feel way different than I feel on this nice chair. But I feel like he was doing a job as a coach of trying to find ways to motivate and try not to lose the season. These guys have been playing very well. They have struggled, and everyone is starting to get a beat on this team a little bit more, even on the offensive end, where early on the firepower and offensively was just too much for everybody to handle. Now they're getting a better handle of that. So where do you win? And it's got to be the other side of the floor. And that right there has got to be effort. When you don't have guys who are locked down defenders necessarily, then it's your effort, it's your attention to detail to the game plan.
Would that light a fire for you?
Oh, definitely for me. But, in the broader scheme, I think we get caught up, and a lot of people out there, a lot of teams that I see play, they get caught up in this new NBA. Let's score. Let's do this. Let's do that. And for a team like the Lakers, who has championship aspirations every year, the one thing that takes you over the top is defense. Mm-hmm. And I think early on in the season, they got caught up in the wins and being able to outscore people, outplay people, and letting Luka go out there and try to pick people off, pick teams off. It's starting to come down to just, can you guard? Can these guys guard? And if they can't, you have to get people in there. To John's point, get people in there that can, to alleviate them. I mean, I'm a big advocate for don't make anybody do something you haven't seen them do before. Like, you know, we've been in this league for a long time. You've played for a long time. I would not like for anybody to ask me something that I've never done. So you bring guys in there. You bring in Marcus Smart. You have Jared Vanderbilt. You have those guys on your bench. Why are you trying to make Rui Hachimura do something that they naturally do already? You know? And that's no knock to them. I mean, obviously, it's early in the season. We have shakeups, and people want to play different spots, different roles. And the season's going to look totally different at the end of it than it does now. But, you know, I think more than anything, I know JJ's mad at his team, but he has to figure out how to manage it a little different.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be a fly on the wall that Saturday meeting.
Ain't no
sneaking
smart.
Really comfortable.
Well, all I know is what he did do is now he allowed for his team to now hold him accountable to what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right? So he's going to hold his team accountable, and now you get to hold him accountable because you say you want this coach. Well, I got this. Marcus Smart over there, like, I got effort.
Yeah.
I got what you asking for. Play me, bro. Let me get my minutes.
Give me some.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's right after a game that they just lost. So obviously he's a little hot too. So, you know, he had time to cool down, you know, maybe rethink some things. And I'm sure sometimes he thinks, maybe I shouldn't have said that too. You know, he's human, so.
Yeah.
Where do you all feel LeBron is in all this? You know, obviously seeing your head coach, if you're talking about effort and execution, I'm sure LeBron has thoughts himself on it as well.
I'm 23 years in. Like, I'm gonna give you the best I can, but like, be realistic. What more do you really expect from me? Like, I'm 23 years in. You know what you're gonna get from me. I can't be the same LeBron that was in the passing lane or guarding the best player at the end. I'm gonna give you some effort plays. Some nights I might not have it, but that's what you have those other guys for. They supposed to come in and pick that load up for him. So he looks himself in the mirror like, yeah, I'm not the same LeBron I want to be, but they already know that.
I still take him on my team.
Nah, for sure. I think anybody would.
And Brian on his golf simulator right now, man.
But he ain't doing
He working on that, getting that under.
Practice.
Brian ain't worried about
I am practicing.
What he said the other day,
worry about this.
They asked him about somebody. He say, listen, I don't know. I'm watching YouTube golf. I'm watching people get their little swing
ain't
going.
worried.
Also, unfortunate news for Lakers as well. Austin Reeves, diagnosed with a grade 2 calf strain, will be reevaluated in 4 weeks. So they certainly have some things they'll have to figure out.